these videos keep blowing up. Millions of views with no cameras and no crews involved. Every single one was made with Seedance 2.0. Today, I'm showing you how you can do the same. Seedance 2.0 is finally live, exclusively on Higgsfield. I've been waiting to say that for quite some time now. This is the most anticipated model of the year. And the first thing I wanted to do with it was throw the hardest content edit as possible. So I went out and found the most viral video formats on the internet right now. Transformations, monster fights, sword duels, POV battles, the stuff that breaks every other model. 5 formats, and for each one, I'm giving you the generations, the exact prompts behind them, and some pro tips I picked up along the way. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to recreate all of it yourself. And one more thing before we start, some of the prompts that produce results like this are long and complicated. Most people don't write that way, and honestly, you shouldn't have to. So I built a Claude skill that does it all for you. You type in plain English and get a cinematic prompt out. Link is in the description, completely free. All right, let's get into it. Format 1, transformations. This is the format. If something blew up on your feed recently, it's probably one of these. It follows an abnormal 3-act structure. Normal, chaos, back to normal. It could be a girl eating a burger, then a monster attacks, and then the girl is eating her burger again, completely unbothered. That's the whole thing. That roller coaster is what makes it all work. You set up a thread, the viewer braces, and then you cut it with someone picking up a lollipop like nothing happened. It's funny, it's weird, and it's short enough that people watch it multiple times. And that goes a long way for social media algorithms. I'm going to show you 2 transformations. For each one, I'll run a side-by-side. Image to video and text to video, so that you can see exactly what you're trading off between the two of them. All right, the first one is image to video. I generated the pink-haired girl, the location, the secondary character, and the monster separately in Soul Cinema. Then I uploaded everything to Claude and sent this. Enhance this prompt. The pink-haired girl turns into a monster, eats the girl running by, and turns back into herself and continues eating the burger. And my Claude skill is running in the background. All right, there we go. Left is image to video and right is pure text to video. Same scene, but no Soul Cinema assets. For a one-off viral video, both work. But if you want a recurring character, image to video is definitely worth the extra steps. Oh, and here's a pro tip. For monsters and anything that's supposed to feel real, if the skin looks too smooth and plasticky, add no 3D, no cartoon, no VFX to the prompt. This forces Seedance into ultra realism. All right, and for the second one, I have an image for the main character, the bus, and the monster. The prompts and the images will be left in the description if you want to try them out yourself. I want the bus to be attacked by the monster, then the girl climbs out the window, gets on the roof, defeats the monster, and then gets back in like nothing happened. I got Claude to enhance that idea and then just popped it into Seedance, and here's what we got. Oh yeah, we got the full sequence. Kaiju attacks outside, she climbs out, transforms, destroys it, and then gets back in with her headphones on. I love the reaction of the passengers in the background. It makes our character look so nonchalant and badass. One thing I really like about Seedance is that it's fantastic at adding genre-appropriate details on its own. For example, if you're doing a comedy scene, add a visual gag in the background, and it will invent one without you describing it. Okay, transformation's done, but the next format is even more rewatchable, and it's a lot more personal. Format 2, Orbs. Different format, it's first person and your hands are crackling with power. The reason these go viral is the same instinct as the transformation format. It's rewatchable. Seedance 2.0 is one of the only models that holds a consistent first-person perspective through chaotic action. The hands stay visible, they react correctly to the environment, and the scale just reads right. So let's watch a couple. right, yeah, look at that. For reference, I only added the location here. The rest came from the prompt. We got electro powers in a post-apocalyptic city. We defeat a colossal monster with an electrical beam. The fisheye lens was Claude's call, but I think it works fantastic here. Let's watch another one. Again, just the location for reference here, but the prompt was quite detailed. We got ice powers, a dragon bursts from the ground, charges with electrical energy and fires. Two completely different worlds, same format though. Both work because Seedance understands what a first-person power fantasy is supposed to feel like. All right, that's first-person power. But what about actually being inside the scene? Running, fighting, taking hits. The next format is the hardest to pull off, and most models completely fail at it. Format 3, POVs. POV is the hardest format to get right. The camera has to commit to the correct perspective and hold it through chaos, fast movement, and physical impact. Most models drift. The perspective breaks and you stop believing you're in the scene. Seedance 2.0 doesn't drift. Let's animate this image I got from Seoul Cinema. Look at that, it's like we're in the scene. We got a Roman Colosseum, we're gladiators. I described to Claude the scene and asked it to give me what the camera physically feels like at each beat. And I think that's what made this work. Let's try another one. Oh yeah, we got basically the same scene, just a different environment. It's a medieval knight on horseback, fighting through opponents. I kept this prompt intentionally short, single frame POV, and it worked fantastic. A little pro tip for POVs, be explicit about what the camera is not doing. No cuts, no zooms, and maybe natural head movement. Those instructions alone is what keeps the perspective locked. Without it, Seedance will default to cutting between angles and the whole illusion breaks. And if you think POV is impressive, wait until you see what Seedance does with a full fight sequence. The choreography on this next one genuinely stopped me mid-scroll. Format 4, fights. Fights are where Seedance does something that catches most people off guard. It doesn't just generate the hits, it generates the style, the tension, the choreography. The camera work reads like someone actually shot this. The first one is a fight between these two characters I generated in Seoul Cinema on a train. I'm looking for a very intense, 6-shot action sequence. The prompt for this one is ridiculously long so that you can see the level of prompt following that Seedance has. Oh yeah, all of that happened in 15 seconds, in a single generation. This is absolutely next level. The choreography, the camera work, the physics, I mean, nothing broke. Okay, for the next one, no location, just actors. I want her to kick his ass. There we go. The contrast here, lollipop girl versus this enormous fighter, that's the whole joke. And Seedance committed to it completely. The camera treats her as the dominant force from the very first frame. This is the kind of stuff you doom scroll at 4 in the morning, or at least I do. Anyways, one more format, and I saved the most insane one for last. Fair warning, the input on the last one is gonna absolutely blow your mind. Format 5, animations. For the first one, I have a start frame I generated with Seoul Cinema, and I'm looking for a dynamic action sequence. Yep, take a look at that. That's production level animation. In like what, 5 minutes? If I have any animators over here, please let me know in the comments how long something like this would take to make by hand. Now I'm gonna show you the next animation, and I want you to guess what the input was. All right, what do we think? A super long prompt, multiple reference images? Nope, brace yourself. The prompt was fight of a 3D person with a 2D person. That's it. The fight choreography, the style, the characters, the location, even the slow-mo and impact. Seedance came up with all of it on its own. Isn't that insane? All right, so 5 formats, all going viral right now for the same reason. They're short, rewatchable, and Seedance 2.0 can execute them in a single generation. The workflow is pretty straightforward. Drop in the idea into Claude, refine if necessary, and generate on Higgsfield. This is the easiest way to go viral right now. The prompts are in the description. Make sure to go test them out yourself. And as always, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.